What's going on, everybody? This is Jay Lynn O, and I'm here with you this morning to talk about this past weekend. Drizzy, Drake, aka Aubrey Graham, aka Bobby Drake, Iceman released a single for his upcoming album, Iceman. This album, um, this album's got a bit of anticipation, especially since the subliminal back and forth of Kendrick and Drake still exists. Twitter, TikTok, people around the world, fans of hip hop have been waiting for this beef to continue. It's actually, I'd say, has ruined other people's albums that are of other artists that are connected to these artists because they've been waiting for this back and forth. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play and react to Drizzy's first song. What did I miss? Let's see here. It sounds like Drizzy's coming fresh off the bat with jabs. He's definitely Drizzy isn't slowly cooking or slowly like just warming things up going into this. He's starting this album with a leading single addressing the people that he was cool with in support of Kendrick. I mean, this is obvious, but I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like this aggressive Michael Jackson flow. He did just break one of Michael Jackson's record, which probably won't ever happen again. But let's get it in. This will probably end up being like a real I don't know. This might be my theme song for haters. I could see this being bumped. Like I could just see myself getting jiggy to this. And I mean, what a perfect answer for everything. Um, I I want to kind of just shed some light to this. Drizzy had actually planned on retiring and taking a break, and then your man Kendrick said you can't get off that easy with the record that you broke. And then the beef started. And with that being said, Drizzy sat back, got motivated by his adversary, his that Kendrick wanted to make himself his adversary, and it looks like at first Drizzy, in those beefs last summer, it's almost as if Drake was just like without preparation, defending himself against Kendrick, who you know came in blasting full throttle, but this time around, I think Drizzy's got something he wants to get off his chest. And this single's leading up to it. And you know what? All the rest of the guys, everybody's saying that this single is about LeBron James. No, in fact, I believe this song is about DeMar DeRozan. That's who I think this is about. Well, we can get right back to it. say that like I think one thing that I will say about Drake is he finds a way to use like these catchphrases that are going to be very trendy in lingo and combo. I could already see people saying, "What did I miss?" Adding that extra S to it at that. So I'm gonna keep it a buck. Being who I am as a nerd, is it coincidental? I could be stretching. I could look. I could be stretching when I say this, but is it at all coincidental that freaking this album is called Iceman and Iceman's from X-Men's name is Bobby Drake? If I'm stretching it, let me know. Which I mean, I'm a big Iceman fan itself because he's probably the most underrated, unappreciated, one of the most powerful X-Men amongst the original core. Let's get back to it. Well, actually, I do want to show this up. I think this is of some importance. So he dropped some visuals as well. I'm not going to play the audio for this because I don't think this is the clean version, and not to mention, as y'all can see, he's got some stuff in the background. But these are the visuals that he's got, and he's rapping to the lyrics of "What Did I Miss?" But well, what's Drizzy doing right now? You know what I'm saying? He's got the collection out right now. Looks like he's ready. I think this is subliminally saying he's ready for war. And then I guess it's this ice packing company. It's kind of, I want to see what makes of this. Now, the real question is do you guys think that Kendrick's gonna, how fast of a response do you think Kendrick's gonna have? Because apparently, even through the beef last summer, Kendrick had several tracks in the vault ready to respond to Drizzy, which I believe are still sitting packed up right now, ready to be delivered to Drizzy. And perhaps this feud goes further. Perhaps it'll be more strategic, or perhaps, guys, this is all just a ploy to boost sales. I mean, at the end of the day, who doesn't like a good rivalry? I know I was tuned in all last year. All in all, I think this is going to work out. I think I've been waiting for this. Prior to this year, people may not have knowledge to this. Party Next Door and Drizzy dropped an album together. He didn't really address anything with Kendrick. Had a couple of lines in the lead single with Party Next Door, but I believe he was on a stream earlier this year with Aiden. Is it Aiden Ross? I believe it was Aiden Ross, and he said that this Iceman album is packed full of bangers, and for a lot of people, this is something that they've been asking for. I got a couple of mutual friends that their thing is they don't want to hear R&B Drizzy. They want to hear Drizzy rap. They want an album full of Drizzy raps. I doubt we get a full Drizzy rap album, but starting out this way, I think this is a nice punch. I think this is going to be number one for some time, as well as it looks like the Drizzy haters have not went anywhere, like whatsoever. I've got a TikTok video promoting this stream, and I'm gonna seriously let you guys see. I got a dude that gave me a whole paragraph. On TikTok, this guy's name is Organized Mess. He gave out the laugh emoji and said, "Only people impressed with Aubrey are the same easily impressed, readily influenced folk who never saw through his act and been at his pity party since he started it. He got humiliated and dissed. He was dog walked and peed on. He's still whining about it 5 seasons and 3 albums later. And his go to is whining through entire verses, then asking, 'What did I miss?' Aubrey, just be the pop star you've always been, dude." I was surprised. I was surprised to get that in the comment section. And everybody else's response, they laughed and somebody told him to move on. But I'm not gonna lie, people are really taking this personally. I don't know. I would have to ask the opinions of other people. Has there ever been a moment that like are an artist that has people in their feelings this much? Like it is beyond people like saying whether or not they like the song. Like there are adamant people that just doesn't like Drake. And I wonder how long have they not liked Drake? Are they tired of Drake because he's always number one? Are they Kendrick fans that now that this rivalry has happened, they've chosen a side and they're just gonna anything Drizzy does, they're gonna hate? Because at the end of the day, guys, Drizzy's got a lot of fans that are not swayed away, and he's still number one. He's still selling. So, it's a tough one. I got some. Let's see here. I got some other people in my that commented on my video on TikTok. I'm at TikTok JLYNO and then the number 0 at the end. I've got this guy named Boo that says far from impressive. I've got somebody named Shane saying all I heard was LeBron doesn't want to be my friend anymore with the cry emoji. And then everyone else is kind of showing some support. But I think a big surprise is there's still fans on both sides. Drizzy still has a large fan base, and honestly, some people are just impressed that there was a whole campaign against Drizzy and he's survived from it and he's still popping. But I don't think he's going anywhere. Well, guys, let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with my conclusion. Right now, I think Drizzy is still the hottest artist out. I think Kendrick wouldn't. Kendrick is a dope artist, but I believe Drake responding to Kendrick was the moment that gave Kendrick his popularity. Without the Drizzy response, Kendrick would still be where he was before, at third in popularity in hip hop. Quite frankly, I'd honestly say it was Drake, J. Cole, and then Kendrick. And then when all this confrontation happened, J. Cole kind of just disappeared and said, "I'm not going to come in between my brothers," which he basically forfeited his position in hip hop. And honestly, I haven't seen J. Cole since. I don't even want to listen to J. Cole anymore because he doesn't want to compete to be the best. I don't want to hear "No, I'm dope at rapping" bars from J. Cole anymore. But basically to get back to my point, it's looking like, Drizzy opened up the gates for Kendrick Lamar to receive the attention that he has and new fans. Because my disposition towards Drake's career is and anybody's career, I think that society hates to see people on top. We're in a day and age where we are destroying Michael Jordan, we're destroying LeBron James. Every GOAT, every person that is great, the best at their time, people are attacking them. But guess what? Whoever you choose, their time is going to end as well. Right now, you're loving Kendrick, but there's going to be a moment to where you guys do not want to hear him anymore. This is a cycle. But the thing about it is, your man Kendrick is going to have to give us a decade's worth of number ones. And his only number one moment was last year. So he's going to have to dominate for the next 8 years. But that is my conclusion. Simply, Drake has risen above the haters, and Kendrick hasn't given you any content. But that is all I have for you guys today. I have to get my day started tonight. I will be streaming the conclusion to the Ironheart series. A bit of a discussion, a review. We're also going to be. I'm going to be debating SSJ, somebody that I frequently stream with, on why people do not like Ironheart or any of these new properties in series. We are going to go back and forth and duke it out. But that'll be the end of the stream. I appreciate you guys for watching. Hit that like. If I piss you off, or if you disagree with anything that I'm saying, hit me up in the comment section. I will be willing to go back and forth with you because I have time today. All right. Have a good one.
Yippee-ki-yay.